Hello, and welcome to Two Broads Opinions. I'm Katie King from theedgesexual.com,
And I'm Sharice Hodges from thesharicehodges.com.
and today we're talking to you about the hot button topic that's appearing on all of our social media, and that is Monique calling for the boycott of Netflix. Now, apparently, what happened, and we will link if we can to her 1 minute spiel to boycott based on colorism and sexism, that they lowballed her at an offer of 500,000. Amy Schumer originally was offered 11 million, and she used Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock to bolster and get more money to, I think, another couple million. And Netflix said, well, we're not. And Monique says, I have this extensive resume. And they said, well, we're not really going by that resume. And they said, well, why does Amy Schumer get it? Well, because she sells out crowds. She's like, well, you're going by her resume. So I'm going to tell you, on one hand, I think I get where she may logically be confused in that. If you say you're not going by a resume, then technically all people should be equal, right? So, but the reality is there is a resume and there is the ability to make money. And what Monique has, and yes, Monique has skin in the game. She's been a comedian for a long time. Your acting record does not make a difference. Your Academy Award does not make a difference. This is not a movie, and maybe you would have had a little bit more clout to roll on a movie, but this is a comedy. And so every name you like, if you actually watch her tape, she made the case for why she shouldn't get the money. She said, well, Amy Schumer sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and Chris Rock, of course, and Dave Chappelle, of course, are legends. And then they offered me $500,000, and I'm like, but your resume doesn't look anything like them. And Lord knows I don't like that girl Amy Schumer. Lord knows I don't like her.
Hello.
But and I'm mad as hell that you got me on this tape defending Amy Schumer because I'm pissed off on GP. But the reality is that Monique just doesn't have the numbers. She doesn't have the pull. I don't think Queens of Comedy ever made it to me. Even when she was part of a conglomerate, they never reached the success and were never able to make it to where Amy Schumer is. Whether you like her or not, and I'm definitely in the not column, I can't disagree with the fact that she's selling out crowds. I can't disagree with the fact that her numbers, Trainwreck, is making more money than Monique's films. Monique has never had a film that was her last one, and she did. I really liked her as the auntie in that last film, Almost Christmas. But, and Monique has a core audience. Monique isn't crossover. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, crossover. Monique has a very specific audience. She has 2 sold out shows right now in New York. She'll be in California next week. The shows ain't even sold out yet. You see what I'm saying? So if you really feel like you should do that, then say fuck them, say no to the offer, and come on out, get your comedy chops back, start. Or and I don't know if she ever left comedy, if she's always been doing a show, no. But show them that you can sell out a crowd. And if you can't, well, you're kind of proving their point. So God bless. And here's the other thing. If anybody supports this Netflix thing, and obviously, listen, I'm binge watching Grace and Frankie right now, so clearly I'm not supporting the boycott. But I really feel like anybody who's going to support the boycott would be black women, because that's just what we do. And they would just be doing it on GP, and even black women are divided on, are we really boycotting Netflix? Because y'all ain't at the same level.
Well,
So, yeah, I'm not participating in the boycott, but I do wish her the best of luck in that. I don't know if the boycott will result in, if it were to be successful, me getting lower rates in Netflix, so I'll take any benefit from the boycott. Just like I had a problem with, and you and I discussed this, with Amy Schumer. You like, Amy Schumer should have. No, the fuck Amy Schumer shouldn't have. Because Amy Schumer can't use leverage from motherfuckers who out your league to leverage more money. That's why right now we doing this recording and ain't marching with women, because it's about white women, and fuck them bitches.
pretty much.
Because they ain't never walked or fought for us. What they always have wanted was to have white male privilege. They never want equality. And that shows that she wanted, anyway, this ain't about her, but that's part of the reason I don't like her. But yeah, no, I just don't think you don't have a clout to stand on. It may have been, maybe you could pull more in somebody if you went to HBO, but let them then just say, hey, no, walk away. But that ain't ageism. You ain't got the numbers. You
Well,
just ain't got the numbers.
my thing is, this is very self-serving, and this is my problem with everybody when they start calling for boycotts or something because somebody did you wrong. That's not my problem. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, Me personally, I don't think Monique is funny. That's me personally. I don't think she's funny. Her movies I don't like. I did not like the Parkers. I don't think she's funny. If she had a Netflix special, whether it was $500,000 that they offered her or $5 million, I wouldn't watch it. So for you, because your feelings are hurt and you feel some kind of way, you think that now it's up to me to stand up with you and boycott Netflix because you aren't getting the money because you're not pulling in the numbers. And let's be real. After Monique won her Oscar, which she deserved, Precious, that role that she played, it was out of what we expect from Monique. We knew her as a comedian. She was a horrible mother in that role, but she played that role really
She
well.
played the hell out of it. Yeah.
She deserved that Oscar that she got. But afterwards, she took that Oscar like, I have an Oscar, you owe me. And she got a reputation in the industry. And this is part of what you have to understand when you have a brand, because anytime you're an artist or in any type of entertainment, you have a brand. So however you decide to act after you get some accolades, that is how people are going to treat you. So was Netflix wrong for, lowballing her? Yes, because you gave that girl that ain't funny at all a whole bunch of money based on what you gave two proven funny comedians. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock are funny as hell. They're funny. Amy Schumer is not.
But see, that's personal opinion. I'm not even going on personal opinion. Personal opinion on whether I think Monique is funny or Amy Schumer is funny or Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock. I'm legit just going by career and numbers. That's all you can go by. Everything else is a personal
And
opinion.
her
So
boycott is
and
also a
that's why I didn't
personal.
talk about whether I thought Amy Schumer was funny or whether I thought Monique was funny, because that's irrelevant. What is relevant is that just as Amy Schumer is going to say, but you gave them money, so I should get more. You don't have the same. You ain't got the same time, man. You don't have the same proven career record. She had just started finding success, so you're gonna get somebody who's new to finding success to compare somebody who been selling out, who's people still talking about, who had a hit, because Dave Chappelle had a comedy show, which is very
He
different.
quit the show. The show didn't quit him.
Exactly, exactly. People still quoting that shit today. People
I'm
still.
rich, bitch. Okay.
I'm just saying, people are still referring to the blind, to the black Klansman,
Klansman.
the black Klan. You see what I'm saying? So he can walk away, because I heard some people make an argument. So, well, Chappelle left and he came back to all these numbers because people had been waiting for him to come back. So he was able to come back with the same numbers because he left. This is what happens. He left on top.
That's
He
right.
left on top.
That's right. And that's the way to go out. And when you leave on top, you can come back and command that kind of money. But again, I feel like you belittle the purpose of a boycott when you make it so self-serving. I feel like her boycott is so self-serving that it makes you pause to whether you want to support her. And we are very supportive of black women. Like you said, if anybody's going to boycott, it's going to be black women, because that's what we do. We try to stand up for each other, and we've been
Even
safe.
when we don't agree, we're like, well, it ain't really my thing, but I support a black woman. And
I
I'm
can't,
like, look,
but I
but
can't
I ain't got
on
your back
this
on
one.
this one.
I don't. Not at
Me
all.
neither.
I
And the
can't.
other thing is, and here's the other thing, and we had when we talked about Amy Schumer, because clearly I watch more Netflix, or at least comedy on Netflix, than you do, because you didn't realize that there were other comedy shows, because you had Amy Schumer's back for a second until we talked about it.
I ain't have Amy
Um,
Schumer's back. I
mhm.
ain't never had her back.
You said that you made the. We'll come back to that. We might talk about that off camera. But has she talked about or been able to claim with other comedians who had Netflix specials? Like, how much did Ali Wong get? You see what I'm saying? How much did Brian Regan get? Now, how much did, because a whole bunch of motherfuckers got comedy specials. So if you can compare You got to compare within your lane. I'm not, listen, if I want to know where I'm making, and if you lowballing me, I got to compare somebody who's got my same job title. I'm
Exactly.
not comparing my salary to the president of the company. And that's what she's doing. So, and then she wants, and you're right, she wants people to boycott. But, and here's the thing, I don't even think she realizes it's self-serving purposes. We all think better of ourselves than other people do. That's fine. Show me an apples to apples comparison. She can't show me no apples to apples comparison, and maybe she don't know what other people are making, but you got to show me an apples to apples comparison. So yeah, so we will not be boycotting
No.
for Monique. We do not agree that it's sexism. We do not agree that it's colorism. We do not agree that. I mean, I don't even know if it's a low ball because we're not given the proper information to know what people of the similar platform and similar audience appeal were paid on Netflix.
Exactly. So I'm gonna keep watching my Netflix this weekend while I wait for snow to melt.
All right, so we don't support the boycott, and that has been Two Bras Opinions.
Bye.